This is Scott from KIG. It's November 23rd, 2015, and we're going to do the runoff today in a brief test. We're going to do a few videos for this Moldman 8000. We're going to test the one on the right here, which is going to be shipping over to the UK to our customer pretty soon. This unit, I'll go to the tag. We already got it warmed up by the way. This unit, serial number 040220. It's a 230 volt single phase unit, 50 or 60 hertz. It draws 30 amps. It's going to come with this Polyscience chiller. This Polyscience chiller is just a basic 120 volt single phase unit, 60 hertz, 9.5 amps. Uses our 134A. Nice quiet little unit. This shipment, or this machine, it's basically like a new machine. It's packed exactly, nearly exactly the day it left the factory floor. So you'll get a box with your casters, your purge pan, right down to the chiller tubing, the original owner's manual. The unit was built like the last month of 2011. 11/21/2011 is when this unit was tested at Cabot Moldman at that time. Let me open up the controller here briefly. Right down to the inside of the unit, it's new condition as mentioned. And here we have our PLC, our VFD for the pump motor, etc. We have a sample mold here. The sample mold we have originally would have required some type of insert, so we're going to get some bleed out for the runoff, which is fine. And I actually played around. We're going to just test it so you can hear the different phases at the advanced injection screen, just so you know everything's working. And this makes absolutely no rhyme or reason from a molding standpoint, but we're going to have three fill steps at 7, 1, and 6 grams per second. And we're going to have them at 1, 2.5, and 1 second, just so you can hear the different noises coming out of the pump motor, frankly. And then we're going to pack it for 3 seconds and let it cool for 40. That's about what we need, so it comes out without being too molten. Right now we have the chiller set at about mid 40s. You don't want to go too much colder than that, because what's taking place in the chiller is 10 or 15 degrees colder than that inside the heat exchanger. You can go colder than that, I'm sorry, if you use a glycol solution. Okay, so I'm going to see if I'm going to put the camera down the side here for a second while actually it's not too bad, while I press both buttons. Oh, I gotta put the key into production mode. So you can kind of hear the pump motor going through its different steps right now. We're going to run this with black, we are running this with black macro melt. And as I said, this is originally designed mold that had an insert, which we don't have. We just have this one kicking around in our shop, so it kind of oozes out there. But that's the beauty of the low pressure injection molding, is that we can do that. And you're not squirting stuff out across the room and injuring somebody. So we got about a couple seconds left here. Let's see how it is. I probably could have cooled it for another few seconds. Not too bad though. Oh, you know what? I'll do a video after this just so you can show that the ejectors are working. This mold does not have an ejector, but I'll do that just so you can see that the central ejector pin is working. So this unit, what we learned is that when these things are on, just powered up, they accumulate the hours. But this is the original cycles. This thing literally has only cycled 1,024 times. You know, 24 of those are me here. And just to check that, see, you can go to the reset screen. Even if I go to the counter reset and bring it back to 0, okay, I can't mess with that doesn't change the original total cycles. Actually, when I got it, they never even, the cycles and total cycles were the same. They never even did what I just did, and that was reset it. And then you know, obviously we can go into standard injection too. Maybe we'll do that for the next one. Maybe we've got that standard injection here. So just by exiting standard injection, it's going to stay in standard injection. Let's put it back into production mode. Put my camera down here. Just 4 seconds of regular injection, which is just enough to get it past the orifices there on that mold. Again, it's in new condition. Everything is here. We are going to put sides onto this skid. We just emailed the customer what the dimensions and weight will be. And we'll ship it with this macro melt material too. Probably take a tiny bit out of it for ourselves just for future demos. But we'll let you have that. That's a good amount that's in there. So what we're going to do is we're just going to let this open up, pull these parts out, turn the video off, and then I'm going to take the mold out on the next video just so you can see that the ejectors are running. Or functional is the right word. Okay, so I'll be back to video number 2 in a second. Thank you.